This is the Mistress Carrie Situation Report for June 17th, 2024. Your daily music headlines, industry info, and everything rock. Gibson has announced a new partnership with Megadeth founder and frontman Dave Mustaine for a newly released Dave Mustaine strap and strings collection. It's available worldwide from authorized Gibson dealers and online. Tim Montana has released his fourth song off of his upcoming album, Savage. The song Shut Me Out was released late last week, saying, quote, "This one's personal. This one's vulnerable. It might sound like a relationship song, but it's actually about some feelings I had as a teenager, unwanted feelings, so I'm glad that I got it out." Savage is set for release on July 12th. And speaking of new releases, on July 19th, Flat Black, the band founded by former Five Finger Death Punch guitarist Jason Hook, will release their debut album. The album was produced by Jason Hook and Chris Collier and recorded at both Hook's home and the Hideout Recording Studio in Las Vegas. Hook also designed the artwork for Dark Side of the Brain. Track number 9, the song Nothing to Some, features Corey Taylor from Slipknot. RCA Records and Legacy Recordings is set to release Memphis, the definitive and first fully comprehensive collection of Elvis Presley's hometown recordings, coming up on Friday, August 9th. Over 111 tracks, the project captures the King of Rock from his earliest sessions at Sun Studio, which occurred 70 years ago this summer, to his final recordings in Graceland's Jungle Room. Over the weekend, Snoop Dogg headed to the American Family Field during the Milwaukee Brewers game against the Cincinnati Reds. The Brewers were victorious 3-1. Snoop throwing out the first pitch of the game, and he also headed to the broadcast booth saying, quote, "I came in where the players come at," he said, "because I'm a player." Snoop calling play saying, quote, "Oh Lord, he's got a rocket in his pocket. Deuce deuce, it's a deuce deuce revolver. That was my problem solver. Let's go," he said. The Black Keys have hired new management just a few weeks after it was revealed that they split with their managers Irving Azoff and Steve Moyer of Full Stop Management. They also canceled their entire North American tour. According to Rolling Stone, the duo has signed a deal with Red Light Management, one of the largest management companies in the music industry. Their list of clients includes Don Felder, Drive By Truckers, the Dave Matthews Band, Primus, Stone Temple Pilots, and many more, as well as the estates of Tom Petty and Jerry Garcia. The Bonnaroo Music Festival returned to Manchester, Tennessee over the weekend, and if you weren't able to make the trip, all 4 days of the music festival are now streaming on Hulu. Bonnaroo 2024 included Post Malone, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Interpol performing Antics, Cage the Elephant, Idols, T-Pain, Guar, Gary Clark Jr., Brittany Howard, and more. The Bonnaroo stream is available to all Hulu subscribers from June 15th through the 18th. The fallout from Sean Diddy Combs' assault on his former girlfriend and allegations of sexual misconduct have forced the mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, to revoke his key to the city. Informing him via a June 4th letter of that order, the item is given to, quote, "individuals whose service to the public and to the common good rises to the highest level of achievement and who act as a model for fellow and future New Yorkers." The key has since been returned, according to Fabian Levy, deputy mayor for communications. And nearly 20 years on from their last performance together, a possible final show from Black Sabbath's original lineup remains a hot topic. However, founding bassist Geezer Butler called it unlikely, saying, quote, "It's just not going to happen." So you say these things hoping if a miracle happens, that would be great to do it. But it's all up to everyone's health, and I can't see it happening. I'd love it to happen, even if it was one final song with the original 4 of us, with Bill on the drums, even if it's just one song, he said. And country music legend George Strait set a new record for the largest single-ticketed concert in U.S. history with his show at Kyle Field in College Station, Texas, on Saturday night. A crowd of 110,905 fans turned out to attend Strait's concert, breaking a previously held record by the Grateful Dead, who had 107,019 Deadheads in attendance for their 1977 performance in Raceway Park, New Jersey. And a Bad Bunny concert in Atlanta was targeted by a man who was planning a mass shooting in order to incite a race war, according to court records. The 58-year-old Mark Adams Prieto was indicted by a federal grand jury in Arizona last Tuesday on charges of firearms trafficking, transfer of a firearm for use in a hate crime, and possession of an unregistered firearm. The indictment alleges that between January and March of this year, he was under surveillance by the FBI after a source reported that he had expressed his desire to incite a race war ahead of the 2024 U.S. presidential election. And that's your sit rep. For more details on all of the stories, check the links in the show notes of this episode. And don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the Mistress Carrie Podcast. New full-length episodes come out every Wednesday. Episode 210, featuring Troy McClawhorn and Terry Leroy from Killington Pit, is available now.